Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
I quit college twice. Once I went to California and kind of did a hippie thing. This is in the 70s, also earlier 70s, which was, a lot of fun, enriched me seeing that part of the world. I didn't think I wanted to be a hippie for the rest of my life and went back to college. But then I took the next year off and went to Europe. I worked a construction job over the summer and bought a ticket to Europe, a buddy and I, and we bought 3-month rail passes. So third class, unlimited travel for 90 days. And just traveled around Europe with a backpack and stayed in youth hostels and, bought food at street markets and prepared it ourselves and, saw a lot of Europe that way and, not a regular tourist thing. I mean, that was a common thing for young people to do in those days for sure. And then after that, I ended up going to Israel and I was a shepherd for 7 months.
What is that like?
It was an interesting, I was on a collective farm where people had their own homes and cooked their own meals, but the work was all collective. And so I got up early in the morning and we fed the sheep, we milked them, and then I took them out to pasture and then we brought them back and there were 2 cycles a day. And
how do you become a shepherd in Israel? How does that actually work?
I just got off an airplane and said there's an office that would place volunteers. And so there were people from all over the world who knew if you show up there, they take volunteers and put them to work in farm-related kinds of tasks. So I showed up the same day as a guy from Germany, and they put him in the orange groves and they put me in with the sheep. I don't know how they decided. We both ended up getting placed in the same village, though.
So is that kind of like you just made your own Peace Corps kind of thing?
Kind of.
Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And what was your biggest takeaway from that?
So I never knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. When I started, I wanted to be a lawyer. And then every time I had a new experience, like even when I was in Europe, I was going, do I want to live in Rome? Do I want to live in London? I mean, I was always thinking that way about what would my life be like with this place. And after the shepherding thing, maybe I should go back to school and become a veterinarian. So this is kind of, I think, as much as anything.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.